Hello, my name is Shiori. Today, I'd like to explain what Amway really is to people who have never heard about Amway. Many people misunderstand this business because of who they hear it from or how it's being introduced. And most importantly, how they are listening to the explanation about Amway. So today, I'd like to just tell you all the facts of Amway, like who founded this business, with what kind of philosophy, and how big this company is, and all that stuff. But before that, the first thing first, let me introduce myself. My name is Shiori Arai. I was born in Tokyo, Japan. My hometown is Asakusa, where is one of the very traditional sightseeing spots in Japan. Both of my parents are Japanese, so I am 100% Japanese. I went to a normal junior high and a high school. I started dancing when I was in junior high and I got really into it. I really wanted to become a professional dancer, but I didn't really know how because there's no certification to become a dancer, or even if you graduate art school, that doesn't mean that you get a job right away, right? But I was very lucky. One American performance and educational group called the Young Americans came to Japan when I was in high school. I took their workshop and it changed my life completely. They had everything that I liked: music, dance, and traveling all over the world and teaching kids. In 1962, Milton C. Anderson founded this charitable organization, the Young Americans. Around that time, there were a lot of discrimination, gender discrimination, social malady of difference of a religion, and what kind of class of family you were born in the US. Many young people hated that kind of society. They reacted against the political system. So there were a lot of conservative adults didn't think that they were good kids. But Milton, the founder of the Young Americans, believed the power of youth. Around that time, the economy was going down in America. The government took out the music education from all the schools. Milton thought that young people need to express themselves, and in order to do that, they definitely need music. So he founded this organization as the world's first show choir and started giving music education. With this historical organization that has a beautiful philosophy, I was traveling around the world, performing and teaching kids. And that was a truly amazing experience of my life. The interesting part of our tour was that we get host families. One tour is 3 months long. We go to one city in that country. We stay in the city for 3 days to have a workshop, teaching 1-hour show to the kids, and we perform together on the last day. We go to a next town and do the same thing. We continue doing that in 20 cities for one tour. That means that we get 20 host families for one tour. I did 7 tours, so I have met about 140 families. To stay at someone's house, you can experience many things even if it's short stay. I got to see huge houses, like they were almost a castle for me, especially I am from Tokyo, so all the houses I know was tiny. I got to see so many different lifestyles, different traditions, different education style. What they eat, what they cherish in life, how they work, and all that stuff. What is normal here is not normal there, and what is normal here is not normal there. So I realized that there is no normal in life because that is just your measure. That small measure shouldn't take your life. How you have to be and what you have to do in your life. But at the same time, I'd met many kids have difficult situations. One of the kids that I met, she is still little, but she told me that her parents divorced and her new dad was doing sexual violence. Another kid told me that his parents are doing drugs and drinking a lot of alcohol, and not working, so he works as a part-timer to give some money to them. It was always hard to know the fact, but we have to say goodbye to them after 3 days, not knowing that what's going to happen to them after we leave. So it's not their fault that they have to have that kind of lifestyle. They're innocent and they have so much possibilities. We can give love and hope through music and dance. We can hug them and say, it's okay, everything is going to be all right. But we can't change their circumstance. We can't change their financial situation. We can't change their family issues. But Amway, when I really understand what Amway is really about, I understand that it's something that we can really get into people's life. It's all about helping people live better lives in any perspective. It can actually help them with health-wise. It can actually help people with beauty. It can actually help them financially and get more time, which means that people can get more freedom and choose what they really want to do in their life. This is why I decided to put the same passion that I was putting into dance to Amway too. It's not a half and half, it's 100% for both. Amway was founded in 1959. It's around the same time as the Young Americans was founded. Like I said earlier, around that time, there was a lot of discrimination in the US, which I know still exists. Black people were not allowed to ride the same bus or use the same restroom with the white. During such time, two white young men founded this business, Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel. Amway is short term of American Way. It's an opportunity for people in all circumstances of life, rich or poor, young or old, black or white, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your education level is and where you came from. They wanted to build a business that anyone can start. Because they believe that most people, if they are given a chance, they will do something with it. Usually, if you want to start your business, you have to manufacture products, have to deal with distribution, and do accounting calculation. You have to do all that hard work by yourself, or you have to hire someone to do it for you. But that will require you to make sure your company is always making enough money to keep paying your employees. It's not easy, but Amway will do all those hard part for you.